Dear students, now we are starting with the third chapter, that is experimentation in science, and now we are discussing about what are the different types of experiment. Before going to the types, we want to know what is meant by a scientific experiment. In the previous class, I have already told you that what is the importance of an experiment in a scientific method, right? When we are analyzing the steps, it will start with observation, and after observation we need to define a problem by asking different questions. Then we have to frame a hypothesis and we have to do the experiment in accordance with that hypothesis. So an experiment is generally done whenever a hypothesis is getting formulated. So we can say that this is the most effective method for testing hypotheses as well as theories. As per the definition, we can say that a scientific experiment is a method of investigation through the creation of new conditions by altering the processes in our desired directions. And hence we can say that a scientific experiment is generally used for gaining knowledge. Then what are the different types of experiments that we are commonly using? Generally, 4 different experiments are used in most of the research. The first one is called a control experiment. Second one is called a natural experiment. Third one is called observational experiment, and the fourth one is called a field experiment. So let's move to the detail of each one. What is meant by a controlled experiment? We know that if we are performing an experiment, we will be having a particular variable in our scientific inquiry or investigation. So that particular experiment is called the test experiment, and we need to compare this test experiment with a neutral experiment or an experiment which occurs naturally. This neutral or naturally occurring experiment is called a controlled experiment. So, a control experiment is those experiment in which the test sample is being compared. It is a controlled sample. Maybe we can say that it's somewhat very similar to test sample, except a specific aspect or a variable which is under investigation will be absent. Okay, for example, I will cite you with an example. For example, a toxicology experiment which is generally performed in fishes. If we are doing this experiment, we will do 2 different types of samples, a test sample and a controlled sample. If we are putting the fish in a normal water and allowed to grow, and we are analyzing its growth and other details, we can say that it is a controlled sample. And if we are testing this fish by adding some drugs into a water, we can say that sample is a test sample. Okay, so the fish which is generally growing in this normal water will be the control sample, and the fish which is immersed in the drug mixed water will be the test sample. So normal sample will be having a set of natural or normal conditions. That is called a controlled experiment. I hope you understood what is meant by control experiment. It means the thing that occurs, or the experiment that occurs naturally. Clear? Then comes what is meant by natural experiment. It is also called a quasi-experiment. Here all the observations of all variable will be under study rather than we are manipulating the things. And this natural experiment is generally occurs whenever the controlled experiments becomes very much difficult to perform. For example, thunder, storm, etc. We know that all these things are generally occurs naturally. We cannot make a control experiment for this. So this kind of experiment is called a natural experiment. Okay. Then called observational experiment. The next one is called observational experiment. This is somewhat similar to controlled experiment, except they lack an equivalency between groups. Okay, we are commonly used to this observational experiment in medical researches or medical field, in which the controlled experiments are not usually possible. It is less convincing than the designed experiment, and its defects are always compensated by means of statistical methods. So this is called a observational experiment, where it is generally done whenever the controlled experiment becomes very, very difficult to perform. Then field experiment. As the name indicates, we are performing the experiment, the field study. That means, for example, if we are analyzing different kinds of insects which is sticking on a particular host plant, we can say that it's a field experiment, because it is an experiment. This is a thing which is generally happened in nature itself. So the experiment done in the natural settings rather than in the laboratory condition. We are observing all these experiments in the natural conditions rather than the laboratory conditions. Here, this kind of experiment is much more advantageous since its outcomes can be observed in the natural settings itself. Clear? If you are observing all the insects in a field, we cannot manipulate this kind of experiment in lab, right? Because if you are if you are placing a plant inside a laboratory, the insects will not come. Right, so but if you are placing them into a natural environment, there will be a lot of insects will come and do the pollination, and for different purposes they will come and visit. Okay, so this is called field experiment, and this type of experiment is very common in social science, especially in economical condition of health as well as education. So we can perform this kinds of experiment mainly in the health as well as the education sectors. That is mainly in the social science. So that's all about the different types of experiment that we are commonly observed in experimentation of a scientific inquiry. I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, please do in the comment section. Thank you.